$5 Zigbee light bulb versus $16 Zigbee light bulb. No name versus IKEA. What is better? Is it worth to spend more for a better product? I'm gonna find it out. Unboxing and review of both. I'm gonna add these two light bulbs to the Home Assistant and do some tests. All that and not only in this video. Consider subscribing. SmartTube welcomes. Let's go. Let's start from looking at the boxes to see what we have. So I mentioned that these are the light bulbs, Zigbee light bulbs, but these lights are the RGB. So all of the colors we can have it, as you can see here, and they are E27. So we need to remember that, and I want to compare them both. So we should look at all the parameters that are written on the box, and then let's say we can see whether that's true when I will light it up when I turn on these light bulbs in one of my lamps. So I'm gonna start from the cheap one. Here we don't have any name, I think. It's a $5 light bulb that I bought on the AliExpress. The link to this product you can find in the video description. From the box, I noticed one important thing and a difference with the IKEA. So here is category energy F. On IKEA we have E. So that's the first thing. On the box we can also see that the watts are 15 watts, but on IKEA we have 7.3 watts. From my reasoning, this seems to be much better. I'm not sure what are the lumens. We're gonna check it. I'm not sure whether they wrote here on the cheap one how many lumens it has, but we're gonna see on the video, which one is brighter. But here we have 7.3 and 806 lumens. I have a lot of these light bulbs and they are quite good. And that 806, I think it's true number. What I would not expect from this AliExpress light bulb, as usually they lie about the parameters, so I'm gonna just check it. We don't have any information about the lumens, but then let's see what's the inside. So the package, I would say, is not very good, and IKEA I think has much better. But let's first unbox this one. So we have a light bulb that, I don't know, feels fine. However, you can see already some damage over here. Yeah. Okay, it's not heavy. I will check the weight in a second. Inside we have a manual and about the user manual Zigbee. And for us, it's important to see how many times we need to turn it on and off to get this light bulb in the pairing mode. So it's about turn on and off 3 times. So turn on, off, on, and then it should be in the pairing mode. This is a Tuya device, so it should work pretty well with a Tuya Smart and as it's written, Smart Life. So that's it. And then now we can look at what's in the IKEA. From the beginning you can see that it is packed a bit better. The light bulb, okay. The plastic is better. Already I can see that. The metal parts seems to be a bit better too. The bottoms are quite similar. Yeah. And you can see that the bulb from IKEA is a bit bigger. Okay, IKEA wins. And let's check the weight. I think that IKEA is heavier, but I'm gonna check it. So we have 48, so we can check it. 45 versus 41, 42, 43. Okay, there is no big difference. However, when you touch it, you maybe the weight is in a bit different part, but I don't know. I thought that the IKEA is a much heavier, not by these few grams. But inside of IKEA, what we have here it's a big paper with manual, I assume, and lots of in different languages. Yeah, so that's that. And we need to know now how many times you have to turn it on and off in terms of the IKEA bulb to get it into the painting mode. And to get the IKEA bulb to the painting mode, we need to turn it on and off 6 times. Okay, as far I think there is no big difference, but you can see that the quality is much better in IKEA. The energy grade is better on IKEA, and this device and then the chip Zigbee light bulb takes double of the power which consumes this one. So the question is whether it's twice as bright as this one or not. If not, then I would say that it's probably better to spend more on a better light bulb, better quality light bulb that is more energy saving than the cheap one, as I assume is gonna be also hotter than the IKEA. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pair them with my Home Assistant. For Tuya application, if you want to pair it with Tuya, what you need a gateway. If you want to find a gateway, I'm gonna put the link to the gateway that works with the Tuya that I have, and it's gonna be, pretty simple to add it there. So I think the most difficult part is about putting the device in the pairing mode. So like I said, 3 times on and off, and then it should be in the pairing mode. In terms of the IKEA, we have 6 times. IKEA has its own Zigbee gateway, so you can purchase that. But if you are using Home Assistant, you just can easily add it to Home Assistant with the Zigbee to MQTT. What I'm gonna do and show you. And in terms of the pairing mode, 6 times on and off, and then it's gonna be in the pairing mode. I'm adding the first bulb, and this bulb is the cheap one, the no name, and as I said, 3 times on and off. So usually what I do, the power is in the lamp, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now it's fine. And you can see already in the Home Assistant interview for device 6B1B, join the network. So I'm gonna go to the new device, and what we can see, e-wheeling model Zigbee 3.0, that's nice, 15 watts. And what does it expose? So we have a state, brightness. Okay, all seems to be fine. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up, the camera. So it's gonna be in both cases, in the IKEA and this no name light bulb in the same place. I will not show you how I'm pairing the IKEA, but it's the same way, but instead of 3 times on, off, on, you need to do it 5 times. So after 5th time the light bulb is on, then it should be in the pairing mode. So let's do those tests. Okay, so we can test the device now. You can see on one screen the light bulb, the no name Zigbee light bulb, and on the other screen the Home Assistant. And now I'm gonna change. I will start first from the colors. So let's go to the red, green, and blue. We can go to the pink, maybe yellow, and then from warm white and cold white. So first to the warm white, so this is 1000 Kelvins, I think it's called, 1000 K. Then we can go to the 3, 5, 7, and 20. I don't see any change between the 20 and 8, or maybe not the big change. So that's that. And in terms of the brightness, I think it seems to be quite nice. I would not say it's not bright. I would say it's fine. So probably similar to the IKEA, but we're gonna check it then on the video. And I don't know, I have also here some other stuff like brightness. So maybe we can go to, I don't know, 5K and then 50 brightness. I don't know, that did not change much. 25, 1 and 100. Okay, so I think that's gonna be everything. I'm not sure how my other camera will catch the light, but for sure, you know, I will see it. So I will also tell you my opinion about the brightness, the colors and so on. So now we can switch to IKEA. I need to first pair it with my home assistant, but that's gonna take a few seconds. Now we have the IKEA light bulb and we can test it. So I will start from moving around the colors. So let's go to the red. I think the red is brighter. Green, I think it's brighter. And blue is also brighter. Pink, yellow. Yeah, I think that this one are actually brighter. So now we can go to white color and warm and cold. So we can start from the warmest, and here we have 2000 kelvins, 2020, 2202 actually, and then I'm gonna stop at 3 and 4. So I'm not sure whether the kelvins were correct in the no-name light bulb, because the range was quite big, and actually, you know, we could see that the light is not changing its color, so that's probably incorrect. But this is the coldest, which seems not to be any you know, kind of a blue light. And this is the warmest, and this, yes, this is a bit orange light, amber. And that's, for me, this one it's okay. And then with the brightness, we can go to the 50. That's the 50, 25, 1 and 100. It's okay. So I think, in my opinion, the brightness is quite similar, or maybe in white color the cheaper light bulb is a bit brighter, but I'm not sure. Now we're gonna look at the video, but this is what for now I noticed. And in terms of the colors, I think that IKEA is brighter. When you just turn any specific color, like red, blue, green, then the IKEA is brighter. In terms of the responsiveness, I think they are both the same. And I mentioned before that I suppose the no-name light bulb will be very hot. And actually, when I tried to take it out from the lamp, it was very, very hot that I couldn't even touch it. So I'm gonna see how it looks like with the IKEA. Alright, so we are after the test, and I checked the temperature of the IKEA light bulb, and it was also hot. I think it was not that hot as the no-name. However, yeah, both were hot, and then yeah, touching them was not pleasant. So what I would recommend? So for sure, I would choose the Zigbee light bulb, not the Wi-Fi light bulb, because with the Zigbee you can have lots of them, and you are not breaking your Wi-Fi network. And having the light bulbs, they can work as routers in your Zigbee network, and then it means that your sensors that you already have in the system, in the network, may work better, because they're gonna connect through the light bulb to the controller, to the Zigbee gateway. So that's what I recommend with the Wi-Fi devices. At the beginning I was just buying Wi-Fi. The Zigbee was not that popular, and I had so many Wi-Fi devices that actually my network was not working well. I had to replace my router, and then it was really difficult to have everything working correct. And actually I found out that you can buy the IKEA not for $16 but for around $12, and that's maybe a kind of a promotion. But the link to this IKEA device you can find also in the video description, as well as the cheap one. So we have $5 versus $12, and I would say that the difference is not that big. I think the brightness is very similar. You could see also on the comparison. However, in terms of the colors, pink, red, green, blue, I think IKEA is brighter. But if it is not worth for you twice as the cheap one, or even more than twice, then I think choosing the cheap one would gonna be fine. So it was as responsive as the IKEA, easy to set up, works with the Home Assistant, and for sure as well with the Tuya if you would like to pair it with the Tuya. The only thing that stands for the IKEA, I think, is the warranty. So I know that if I go with this light bulb, with IKEA light bulb, to IKEA and say that it's broken and can I get a new one, even I know I would have it like straight away and without any problem. If this one breaks, then you will not get anything and you can just buy another one. However, as I mentioned while unboxing, the quality of the material seems to be a bit better in the IKEA. Based on my feedback, I would pick IKEA. However, this Zigbee light bulb for $5 is also a good version. It's also a good device, as you can see. So I would also recommend this one. And that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. See you next time. Bye.